Hello guys, welcome back. This is our second training of the DSLR version 7. Let's go ahead and go over some features here. Um, Last time we talked, we were talking about sharing settings. We're going to go ahead and click on this arrow here. This your um, settings menu will drop down. We'll go ahead and select here General. And here in general, pretty much you could go ahead and put a pin to that log that we talked about. So your guests are not able to get access or move stuff on your settings. So you go ahead and put a pin here and then go ahead and launch events. Over here in directories, pretty much data directory is where all your pictures are being stored. There's a folder, DSLR folder that is where all your pictures are saved. Real-time export. Let's say you're offering a flash drive to your customers. Do you want to make sure you select what are you going to be transferring? Go ahead and browse the destination and just click it and yeah, just this that's and then just send it. I will not go over triggers and API. That is something that is never touched, or I personally do not touch it. So I just leave that alone. Capture settings. Capture settings. You have your photos, you have your GIFs, you have your boomerangs, and you have your videos. With photos is obviously your prints, your pictures that are being taken to print, your GIF, and then you have your boomerang. Videos, you could record a video or a slow-mo. So if you unselect it, you're no longer offering those features, that section actually. Usually I tend to just offer these here. Down here on photos, you're able to select the countdown. You're able to change this. On GIF, you're able to also select your countdown, how many photos you want capture, if you want reverse GIF, and you could also input an overlay. So the way you do that is you want to email that to yourself and then also open it and save it onto a folder or desktop on your computer. Once you have done that, you want to add media, you want to go here, go to desktop. I have created a folder where I keep all of my layouts. So you'll see that I have tons here. But I also have done a lot in the past. So here they are. So I'll just go ahead and open one. Just go ahead and select that. So now you'll see that that template has been selected. And you could also add more. So it's not the only one that you could add. So you could keep adding. And then when your guest comes up to the GIF, they'll go ahead and click it. And then they're going to ask them what design they want. Same thing with boomerang. You go ahead and leave this alone. You put the countdown, change the countdown settings. Same thing with the overlays. Just go ahead and select the overlay that you want to show. And again, your customers will be asked what design they want. Once you have selected that, you just go ahead and save it. And the way to save that is just by going to your launch event here. So you'll go to launch event and it's been saved. Let's go to camera settings. In camera settings, you'll see that I have my camera on manual. You could control your settings off of DSLR, so you don't have to open your booth and touch your camera. All of the settings could be changed from here. So we could see that this camera is on manual, which it has to be on manual in order for it to function. Photos, shutter, we'll go right here where it says shutter speed. Shutter speed is pretty much how long the light will hit the sensor. Um, if you're using a flash, don't go higher than 125. The recommended shutter is right there. The aperture is how much light your lens will get. For photo booths, we have our aperture between 8 or 9. And then we have your ISO, which is this here. Your ISO is pretty much how much light will go through that lens. You control how much light. The lower the number, less light goes through that lens. The higher the number, more light goes through that lens. And you want to make sure that you set these settings at the venue, because you don't know how bright the venue is going to be. So play with the camera before you start your session. Set these up, and you could go ahead and take a photo. And you'll see that I actually do not have a bright area here, so go ahead and increase that. And you'll see how brighter it's getting. Of course, our photo booth do have flash, so you'll be able to utilize your flash to increase that lighting, the brightness as well. I am doing a test without a flash, so that's why you're seeing that picture like that. White balance, you want to put it on auto. You're going to leave this to mirror live view. Auto adjust live view exposure during photo booth countdown when using flash. If not checked, countdown will use video boomerang settings. You want to make sure that this is checked, so it auto adjusts live view exposure. Once this is done, you're all set with your camera settings. So we'll go ahead and go now to our virtual attendant. In our virtual attendant, you have the option to have a virtual voice of a female or a male, pretty much directing your guests or customers, whatever you want to call it. You're also able to use this for your animations for a mirror booth, if you have a mirror booth. So you'll pretty much plug in your start screen, which you saw that I have. Right here is a start screen. Your countdown, you're going to go ahead and put a countdown. I have a countdown here, so we'll go ahead and put that countdown. Go ahead and plug that in. Right here, select effect. So you want to go ahead and select the effect right here. Before signature, you want to make sure that you put before signature. So you select that. So if you have purchased animations, just go ahead and plug them in. And if you could also, right here is before countdown, you could put animations before countdown, like something like, let's see here, what do I have? Oh, right here, perfect. This one will, before the countdown, I'll tell the people to look at the camera. That's something that you could use right there. And you could put more. Something like maybe this one looks good. It says like strike a pose. You could add there. You could add as many as I believe four is what you could add, because depending on the your template also, of course. Let's see what this is. This is, well, I believe our best photo ever. You could add that. No, actually, and so you just play with your animations, plug them in. What makes sense to you? Pretty much, this is where you're going to plug those animations. You could use this for any photo booth. It could be a tower, or it could be a mirror photo booth. So you could just go ahead and play with this and plug them in. Well, that's actually the end of our training. Thank you again, and can't wait to talk to you guys on our third training.